The world glorifies the wrong thing when it comes to Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson is a myth.
Getting knocked out in front of the whole world, having all his flaws exposed on TV.
It's the Chin Checkers podcast, all about the fight game with Mr. Get That Work and Hawk Von Dame. Grab your device of choice and tune in. You'll never know what topics gonna get it on the chin. Boxing, MMA, UFC as well. They discuss who got the win, who took the L, who won the belt, who pound for pound, who fell, who ready for war, who got next. Ring the bell.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Hawk Von Dame, one half of the Chin Checkers, and I took a lot of slack for the comments I made on the Dinner After Roundtable podcast. If you ain't get to see it yet, here, check it out.
Let's fucking go. We both had Tyson in our top 5. You didn't even have him in your top 10. Ooh.
Tyson is a myth.
Oh, what do you mean with that? It's a myth. What?
Let's go back with it.
Just to clarify, I'm not taking back my comments. I think the world glorifies the wrong thing when it comes to Mike Tyson. This is a kid who made it out of Brooklyn, and we're not talking about the new Brooklyn, the Jay-Z Barclays Center, he made it cute Brooklyn. We're talking about Brownsville, never ran, never will Brooklyn. He went from that environment to becoming the youngest heavyweight champ of all time. And at the age of 20, was given the world, money, women, and most dangerous part about that, fame. Plus the way he was killing people, it earned him the title, the baddest man on the planet. And to this day, he's still one of the most watched fighters ever. People glorify that. Here, I see it different. I wanted to fall in love with boxing when he went away. I didn't really appreciate the sport. The guy who made me fall in love with boxing was Muhammad Ali. Some of my older friends' fathers would show me videotapes. I watched a few documentaries, stories from my dad and others who made me fall in love with the guy's character, his charisma, his whole attitude. It was completely unmatched. At this point, everyone always used to argue who would win, Tyson or Ali, Tyson or Ali. So naturally, I became more of an Ali guy. And when Tyson came out of prison, he was still knocking people out, but he was a shell of himself. He started to show more of what was buried inside, unraveling on camera. Every time the media poked him to get a reaction, he would lose it. And it felt like they were stabbing me too. I always feel a sense of empathy from someone who battled anxiety and depression his whole life and witnessed way more than what a kid should have. I knew he was going through something similar. He opened up vaguely about some childhood traumas and his experience. He didn't actually need to say what it was, but I knew what he went through. When I say the world glorifies him for the wrong reason, this is what I mean. This is a man who should be admired for self-imploding, getting knocked out in front of the whole world, having all his flaws exposed on TV, and having to deal with some of the scam and some of the shadiest people in life. And worst of all that, what no one in the world should have to go through, the death of a kid. He went through all those things and got off the canvas and found some peace, redemption. Not for us, for himself. Everyone has their go-through, even the baddest man on the planet. So even though you're not on my top 10, I hope this makes it to you, Mike. And I want to let you know something. Mike Tyson, you are my idol for the guy you are outside the ring. Happy birthday, champ.